Okay, continuing on now then with Unit E, elections, we'd like to take a look at Chapter 7, Section 2. So again, hopefully you've read your textbook on Section 2 and prepare for some activity on elections in class. There are many different types of ballots and ways of conducting elections based on the local committee that forms that at the precinct level. We're going to look at where your precinct votes, and so you'll get an opportunity to know and map out to your house, from your house, where you vote, what precinct you live in. These are the smallest geographical regions in which you can vote, and there's a precinct supervisor who supervises the elections. There will be poll watchers there when you go into that polling area. And the polling places then are oftentimes libraries, used to be schools, not as often schools, could be churches, community buildings, and you'll find yours as part of an activity in class. So it should be in your precinct, and you should be able to easily find your polling place and become familiar with a sample ballot so you know what's on your ballot, what it looks like ahead of time, and what kind of special initiatives or referendums are on the bottom of your ballot. You should become familiar with that before you go to the polling area. So historically, you used to vote orally until that became a means of intimidation. So then came what you call a secret ballot or paper ballot, which was then to try to remove voter intimidation, sometimes called the Australian ballot. So today, when we vote for purposes of government, it is a secret ballot, and you go into a booth, you pull the curtain, and then you punch or you fill in the boxes, or depending on what type of ballot you have, or maybe even a touch screen, as you'll see on the video, on different ways of collecting votes. There are a couple ways. An office group will then put the most important offices at the top and work its way down, and that format. In others, you have a column where you fill in the top, and if you fill in the top button, that's called straight ticket voting, and that would be fill in automatically, and it's a lot quicker. If you know you want to vote for all the Republicans, you fill in the top button, and that's called straight ticket voting. So there are many new ways to vote, different trends as you see in the video. Some trends for touchscreen voting, maybe even online voting, possibly in the future mobile voting. So many different opportunities for using technology, but all needs to be tested and verified. Some places in America already use these types of voting apparatus, others of course don't. And we'll be taking a look at studying the most fair way and whether or not America conducts fair and honest elections.